Hi, I want to make a statement on behalf of the Russian Voля Party and from me personally about what is happening in our country, because it touches upon interests of not only Russia, but literally of the whole world.
Мы становимся ареной борьбы сил капитализма.
We became a sphere of struggle of all forces for the territory that, according to all predictions and scientific calculations, will be left untouched in forthcoming cataclysms. In his brilliant book, Expert of Revolution, a genius social scientist Sergei Kara-Murza described by points the situation that has been happening in Russia. Since 1987, CIA implements the plan of velvety revolutions in the world. 1987, First Jasmine Revolution in Tunisia. 1989, Velvety Revolution in Czechoslovakia and analogous revolution in eastern countries of Europe. 2003, Revolution of Roses in Georgia. 2004, Orange Revolution in Ukraine. 2005, Lemon or Melon Revolution in Kyrgyzstan. 2005, Revolution of Cedars in Lebanon. 2006, an attempt of cornflower revolution in Belarus. 2008, an attempt of colored revolution in Armenia. 2009, colored revolution in Moldavia that led to the loss of votes majority in Communistic Party in parliament. 2010, second melon revolution in Kyrgyzstan. 2010-2011, second jasmine revolution in Tunisia. Its other names are date, hunger, framing revolution. 2011, Melon Revolution in Egypt. Its other names Twitter, Youth, Mustard, Resort, Date Revolution, or Revolution of Pyramids. Sergei Kara-Murza, in his book Expert of Revolution, also described techniques of color revolution organization. First of all, they select a suitable candidate for the role of the leader. He ought to be a member of pro-American opposition. It is desirable that he had material bonds with abroad. For example, he has an American wife, as Saakashvili, Yushchenko, Kasparov, studied or lived in US or in Europe for a long time, like Saakashvili or Navalny. A charming image of a future president establishes out of nowhere. Second, they form a territory inside of the country where such a position candidate should receive an absolute support. In Ukraine, such territories were western regions and Kiev, and Tbilisi in Georgia. Today in Russia, it is Moscow. Third, an inculcation of people's enemy stereotype in the mass consciousness. This enemy is to belong to current government that is ought to be overthrown. Once the image of the people's collective enemy is created, they provoke an initial tension. An evidential database is being selected to excite emotions. Fourth phase, creation and vigorous introduction of some type of belonging indication to, let's say, friends. For instance, roses and flag with crosses in Georgia, orange color in Ukraine. In Russia today, it is a white ribbon. As the process develops, to be one of the friends should become favorable and prestigious. Orange or white ribbons are to be worn by all social classes, from homeless to millionaires. In order to unite friends, an image of inevitable victory is to be inculcated in their mind. An expectation of liberation, of inevitable and joyful regeneration of the whole society need to be risen. The revolution is to start with peaceful protest against the election law violation, falsifications in votes count, utilization of administrative means, etc. Then rallies are to be gathered on the legal basis. However, during the rallies, an excited and united mob is called to violate the law in the name of liberty, to go on hunger strike, or to organize campground, and so on. All these signs are recognizable in Russia today. According to Sergei Kara-Murza, the only way to stop colored revolution is to lead the mass energy in the rightful channel. It is crucial not to allow another American protege to become a head of the government. A real national leader has to take the leadership in the country in his hands. For the forthcoming presidential election, I call upon people to use an activity of masses and force the power to conduct an open election as the party Voля juries developed in the form of People's Popular Assembly.